back to another video. So in this video we are going to talk about complementary and supplementary angles. So before we start doing the activities that we are supposed to do, we are going to first see what each of the angles means. Complementary and supplementary. So complementary meaning, so there are complementary angles, and these are the angles which are 90 degrees in total. So these are the angles for which if we add those angles, we will get a sum of 90 degrees. They will form a right angle. Then we have supplementary. For supplementary angles, it is going to be a total of 180 degrees. So for complementary, the sum of the angle equals 90 degree, and for supplementary angle, the sum of the angles equals 180 degrees. So first, let's start with the first question. It's so in these three questions, we are supposed to identify whether these angles are supplementary or complementary. So we have 60 degree and 30 degree. These angles are not drawn to scale. They are just drawn to just show a little bit about what the angles may look like. So 30 degrees and 60 degree angle. So 60 degree angle plus 30 degree angle is going to give us 90 degree angle. Well, we talked about how complementary angles when added have a sum of 90 degree angles. So this one is straight up complementary angle. Then we have the next question. We have 110 degrees plus 70 degrees. It will give us 180. When we talked about supplementary angles giving us a sum of 180 when they are added. So these are going to be supplementary angles. And then we have the last one. 40 degree plus 50 degree equals, and 40 plus 50 equals 90. So these angles are going to be complementary. Another way we can just simply identify them, because even though these are not drawn to scale, we can still see that when these two will be attached, they will form a right angle like this. For this one, we can see that if these two were to be attached together, they will form a straight angle like this. 180 degree angle. They will form a line like this. And then we see the same for here. If 40 degree and 50 degree were added, or these two were combined together, they will form a 90 degree angle like this. Now let's move on to more questions. So here we have our first question. It says ray EG splits right angle DEF into two angles. Find the value of x. So we have the ray AEG, this ray, this straight line that goes forever in one direction, and we have the right angle DEF. So this ray splits the DEF into two angles. We have one for 36 and the other one is unknown, it's 3x. So we have to find the value of x. So first, let's see if this is complementary or supplementary, because that's going to help us find the value of x. They said a right angle. They said a right angle. So right angle equals right angle is the same as 90 degrees. So now we are going to start finding the value of x. So all we are going to do is 36, because we know the sum of two complementary angles will give us a 90 degrees. So 36 plus 3x equals 90. So what we are going to do is, first we can subtract both sides by 36. We already made a video about how to solve equations. You can check that one out. We have 3x equals, and 90 subtract 36 is going to give us 54. Then we can just divide this by 3 to get x as alone, and we will have 54 divided by 3, which will give us 18. This is going to be the value of x. Now we can just put it to make sure we got the right answer. So 3 times 18, to just check that we have the correct answer. 18 times 3 will give us 54. And if we add 54 to 36, let's see what it will give us. So it will give us 90 degrees. So we got the right answer. X equals 18. Then we have a next question. It says the two angles shown are supplementary angles. Find the value of x. So remember, supplementary angles have a sum of 180. So what we know is 50 plus x divided by 2 subtract 4 will give us a sum of 180. So we can just write that equation down. We will have 50 plus, then we can just put this in bracket. So x over 2 subtract 4 equals, and we know, as I said before, it will give us a sum of 180. So now what we are going to do is we are first going to subtract 4. So if we subtract 4, what is going to happen? So we can remove the brackets. So 50, we are going to put like terms together. Plus x over 2 equals 180, so it's going to give us 46 plus x over 2 equals 180. Because we are subtracting 4 from 50, then we can just do is subtract 46 from both sides. Subtract 46 from both sides, and we will be left with x over 2 equals 134. Now what we can do is we are going to multiply both sides by 2 because we want the x by itself, and if we multiply this 2 by this 2, we will only have x. And 134 times 2 is going to give us 268. And this is going to be our value for x. Let's make sure we got the right answer. What we are going to do is 50 plus 268 divided by 2, subtract 4. So 50 plus 268 divided by 2 is going to give 134. Subtract 4, so 50 plus 130 will give us a total of 180. So this is going to be our answer for the second question. X equals 268. So one thing you need to keep in mind is supplementary angles have a sum of 180 degrees and complementary angles have a sum of 90 degrees. So that's it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you get the notification whenever our new video comes out.